Hello everybody. Till the last video we have covered all the topics whichever you are seeing in tick mark, how to do structure prompting to get or to do analysis for these topics. So we will explore more on ratio analysis, financial forensics, etc. in the coming videos. In the meanwhile, I thought I should connect back at least at this stage on a more important topic. So if you see, one of our use cases is creating the investment thesis. I want to give an overview of what are this investment thesis before trying to relate with the prompting whatever I'm going to talk now. A couple of days back, I had shared my investment philosophy or framework, where the fifth part is more about creating the investment thesis. Let me zoom in a bit. So this investment thesis, how do you create in conjunction with ChatGPT analysis is what we'll be discussing in this video actually. The investment thesis is nothing but a running document which you keep track of every information, your analysis, assumption, etc. right from the start till you exit the company. So how this activity helps? Like you really know why you're buying the stock. It helps to capture your assumptions, facts, and information. Because many a time we assume something believing it to be hard information because assumptions is something which can happen or which cannot happen. So you try to categorize this information like this is a hard information from annual report, whereas this is my assumption. So those kind of things has to be captured, and capturing that way will help you to avoid overconfidence. Based on assumed data, you cannot have too much confidence because it's an assumption. So those kind of banana peels you can avoid and take the right decision. Where when there are times of market jittery times where stocks go down, you can look back at your thesis and be confirmed that your approach is right and you can stay with the stock. So I have already discussed about investment thesis in a past video, so I don't want to repeat it. It's a 12-minute video, so I would suggest you to have a detailed view of that video before. If you are not aware of this investment thesis, I will share the link to that video in the description section. Now, for now, I can give you a high-level overview saying that on the blue color wheel is you see the data from the analysis. You will find different data like quality of business, management actions, management quality, your analysis from the statements, your analysis from the statements, then growth of the company or the industry. So all these things on your right comes from your analysis from annual reports or whatever. The green color wheel, there are something like it is your own observation, it is your query, your findings, your assumptions, what you see as risk, and whatever you read from different articles and so on. So those are the inputs that you bring in. So this two will mix together what comes as a insight, like whether we should buy a stock or not, and this leads to a investment decision. Capturing all this, whatever you're seeing on the screen, is the purpose of the investment thesis. Now, how do I relate this to our video on ChatGPT? So key things to remember. It's a dynamic and running document. It's not that you create once, freeze it, and keep it for years together. No. As and when you get new information or new analysis or insights, you'll be updating the document. Okay. And there's no standard or universal format. So if you are looking for some template, nothing is available. The only aim is to bring all your analysis into one document, not page. Document. All your analysis into one document. Please remember that this is not an analyst report with a price target saying that this analysis finally will give me a target price of so and so INR for me to sell. No, this is only to capture your analysis information. That should have your sell triggers, because sell triggers is very important for you to make the right sell decision at the right time. That I have discussed in this video. Please see this video on sell triggers, which I'm not going to discuss here now. And then this will be very useful. Like, see, when you talk of long-term investment holding for years together, the analysis of such a stock will go for at least weeks together. So you need to capture all the information over a period of time. You will forget where you got that information, where you read something. So this is very useful to capture it. And when times of market panic, this is a real lifesaver, I can say. You can just reread your investment thesis and be confident to stay or exit the stock. Now, coming to the ChatGPT part, or how to, or what are the key ingredients to prepare the investment thesis. any information, you have to tag to the source of information, from where you got the information. Then what is the quality of information? Is it a published information, or it is your expectation, or an assumption, something like that. So that has to come out very clearly. And as I told you, this analysis can run for weeks and even years. At a point of time, you'll have a lot of unwanted contents. So delete that or move to appendix. And as I really told you, there is no right standard format. Only thing is, you can follow any sequence, but it should have the right grouping and headings. So with this, straight away I take you to the format of the investment thesis. So far this is the investment thesis. You put the script name. Let me enlarge it a bit. Okay, this is the maximum. So put the script name, whatever is your stock name, then what is the sector, when did you start the analysis, and the date of start of investment. So these four are the header or the key information. And now whatever you see here is the incomplete investment thesis. This covers only the prompts whatever we have covered so far. In this 40 odd videos, I have covered how to summarize a con call summary, how to gather inferences from auditor's report, how to gather management discussion analysis insights, and how to do 10 years financial statement analysis. So all these, whatever as you do the analysis, you'll be moving it to this investment thesis. And again, you'll be only moving quality information and not junk. Okay. As you do the analysis, you'll find sometimes the chat GPT giving some controversial or wrong information, and you refine the prompt to get the right information. So only the latest and the right analysis should go here, not every version or every information. Okay. So in our I think first we covered with con call summary. Then we had a series of videos talking about how to do the 10-year financial statement analysis of balance sheet, P&L analysis, and cash flow statement. So all those three are captured here. Then management discussion analysis, where they talk about their growth and other things, and summary of auditor's report. So we'll quickly see that. So 10 years financial statement, as I told you, I'm going to tag the source. I got the numbers from the screener, and analysis was done by ChatGPT. Maybe if you are doing the analysis, you don't want ChatGPT. If you are doing the analysis and putting up the summary, you'll be putting by analysis by self. Okay. Then this we go with the balance sheet analysis. In the balance sheet, we had trend analysis. Trend means year on year, last 10 years analysis. Then the last 2 years, year on year growth analysis, last 2 years analysis. Then we had a couple of ratio analysis. But remember, whatever I did in the previous videos, each of the analysis was picked up from different companies to drive a particular lesson. So whatever you're seeing is a mix of different companies, only to show you how the investment thesis looks like. Otherwise, you need to put your company information here. I'm just pulled out those from the ChatGPT chats and put up here to give a skeleton to the report for better understanding. Then P&L analysis. So what are the within P&L analysis? First we had the revenue analysis, then we had the cost analysis, followed by what are the key flags or concerns in the profit and loss statement. Then we moved to the cash flow statement. I had something called as a simple cash flow statement, which is nothing but a 3-line cash flow statement with the CFO, CFF, and CFI. So whatever that analysis or inferences you get, that goes here. Then this is a detailed cash flow analysis where you break down every component of the 3-line statement and have a detailed insights. So those detailed analysis come here. And finally, there were some cash flow ratios. So that also was here, like free cash flow and so on. Then we move to the management discussion analysis. That prompting also we saw how to do it. Here you picked up the source was management discussion analysis from the annual report, and the analysis was done by ChatGPT. If you want to make it little finer, you can give it this another heading also, like this is heading 1, 2, maybe industry and market analysis 3, then business and growth strategy. You can give subheadings if you wish. So I'm undoing that. So after the management discussion analysis, what you'll be tagging is which year did you pick up that? See, which year of the statement are you referring to? This is very important because if you want to re-refer this investment thesis after a year or so, all this information become handy to get to the source very quickly. This future is yet to come, so this is yet to be updated. Then summary of the auditor's report. We saw how the quality of management can be assessed or gauged by the auditor's report. So again, the auditor report is from the annual report, and analysis done by ChatGPT. If you have done the analysis, you need to mention that analysis done by self. And if suppose the source of information is going to be your own assumption, put that my assumption here. So this is incomplete investment thesis, which I want to show you right away, right now, after covering so many videos. Why? Because if you are starting to use prompting for your investment thesis, start capturing this information and put it in an investment thesis in a Word file to structure it properly. So by the time you finish the analysis of the company, you have an entire pakka investment thesis, which may run to around maybe even 80, 60, 80 to 90 pages. For now, it is around 20 pages. Once you finish it, it could be around 80 to 90 pages or even 100 pages. So what I will do is when I finish covering all the prompts, then I'll release another video of a complete investment thesis with all the headings. For now, the hurry to cover this was I don't want you to miss all your uh, prompting or analysis in the chat history. I wanted to capture them in the investment thesis, whichever you find is relevant. So let me catch up you all in the next video with a more interesting topic. Till then, bye.